And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal and today plugin show. My name is Gabor. So I'm looking at some more amps and plugins. And today I've got the ML Sound Lab flagship from their sort of amped series of plugins that I'm looking at. Full disclosure, this was given to me, or a copy of this was given to me by the awesome people at ML Sound Lab. Hey Kai, thank you so much. So yeah, I thought I'd check it out. Now, basically the idea with this plugin series is you basically have three different, based on Friedman style amps. You've got the Brownie, which is kind of based on the BE100. You've got three channels. You've got a clean, dirty, and lead channel. You've got a double J, which is based on a Jerry Cantrell JJ Friedman amp, and you've got the Nude, which is they did a thing called a naked thing. I'm not quite sure what the go with that it was exactly, but it said naked on it instead of where it would say Friedman. And that's got two channels. And then within each of those, you have your presets here. And then you can save your own presets in it. So that's the presets it comes with. So what I thought today is I'll look at a bunch of the presets and then maybe make a couple of sounds myself, maybe a clean, mid-gain and high-gain sound myself, and go from there. So I'm going to use to begin with anyway, my Fano Omnis MG6, which I love. Great guitar with some fantastic, quite high output P90s. That goes straight into my Audient ID44 interface, which is sitting over there. I've got it going onto the DI input up the front. I did a video, which you can watch here, and a link to it down below as well, where I talk about impedance mismatches with, line level, mic level, all that sort of stuff. If you want to find out a little bit more about it, watch that video. So it goes from here straight into my interface, or the DI input into my interface, and then straight into Logic. And without the plugin turned on, so guitar going straight into Logic, DI'd into Logic, it sounds like this. Okay, so when you first open it up, this is kind of the default setting it goes to. So if you click on here, you've got the three different amps. You've got the Brownie lead, dirty, clean, double J, and Nude. Next to it, you've got presets that they made for each one of those. You can also save your own presets and delete presets into here if you want. You've got this button up here, which is called pedal board, which brings up a noise gate, compressor, drive, chorus, delay, and reverb, which we'll look at some stage. Your license manager. You've got the amp here, which as you go into the different channels and different amps, sometimes some of these little switches disappear because they're not needed. The look changes. Some of these amps don't have little switches, like the double J. Ooh, it has one little switch here, and then you've got the Nude, which has one switch as well. So that, it just changes slightly depending on which preset you're using and what amp you're using. And then down here, you've got the cab sim. So you've got two speakers. You've got a mix control in the middle where you can blend between the two speakers. It comes with a bunch of their own IRs, but you can also load your own IR in it, or you can bypass it if you want to use an external or another plugin, like the 2 Notes Wall of Sound, for example. You've got a bunch of microphones, and you can do that on either side, and then you can blend it, and you can move the mics around and tilt them and all that sort of stuff. We'll get into that a little bit more in a second as well. So let's just start off. Let's look at the Brownie lead. Let's look at a couple of presets and then kind of look at the layout of it and see what happens. So this is, like I said, a default sound when you first turn it on, and it sounds like this. And it's maybe a little loud. Which sounds great. I mean, just for the default sound, it sounds fantastic. Now, for example, what we can do, because there's a lot of hiss there, we can bring in a noise gate, and that's gone. Okay, let's check out the layout down the bottom here. So you've got your input gain with a little light underneath it, which I guess while it's green, it's fine. Once it goes into different colors, maybe then you're clipping the input signal of it. You've got standard amp controls. You've got gain, bass, mids, treble, presence, thump, which is kind of like, so presence is usually the really high end frequencies, but in the power amp section, thump, I'm believing, is the low end stuff in the power amp section. Master and output. So master, you can crank, you can punch the power amp section of your amp as well, but turn the overall output of the plugin down if you don't want to overdrive your channel, which is what I just did before. And then you've got those little switches down the bottom here. So the first switch here is a 3-way gain structure switch. So let's actually have a listen to it with this preset, right? So. So quite subtle, but it gives you 3 different, well, I don't need to do that because I've got a noise gate on. You've got 3 different types of saturation, gain structure kind of type thing. Then you got this one, which is fat here, this one, which gives you, it's like a bottom end boost. Then you've got this next one called C45, which is basically it's called a custom voicing, so it just changes the voicing slightly. Then underneath treble you've got sat, which is saturation, which adds gain and a little bit of compression. Maybe a little bit more of a feel thing than a sound thing, but maybe you can hear a difference. Then we've got the next one, which is voice. Now this is it's underneath presence. It's kind of like your top end. It changes the way the top end, the high end frequencies kind of work. It's like a roll off almost. Maybe almost like a bright switch, but also, you know, like the opposite of a bright, like a unbrightened switch, one of them. One. Darken switch. Now then you've got this little switch here, which changes the again, the frequencies of the thumb controls. So the thumb is kind of like bottom end in the power amp section. And that sort of changes the EQ curve for thump. So by switching that. Probably like that one the best. And then lastly, this one here is called response. So that adjusts what they call negative feedback. It's just, again, to me, like a voicing switch. It gives you 3 different to me, that's just the way. That's quite open. I maybe probably like that one the best. And then some of these switches will disappear for different settings, but I believe they're kind of the same. There's one of the other amps has a bright switch as well, but I mean, it's pretty much the same sort of thing. So let's look at a bunch of. So this is the balanced high gain preset, which I think sounds really good, which is a default preset. Check out the gain range. So with this, so for example, if you turn the gain down, you bring the preamp section, you know, you kind of quieten that a little bit, and then you turn the master up, which gives you that kind of fatness from the power amp. Okay, let's add, I don't know, a little bit of delay to it just to see what it sounds like. Sounds great. Okay, let's check out some, maybe one more of those presets. Modern rock. It feels great, that amp. It actually, it sounds and feels. Hero leads. So what is on for this? Delay noise gate. That's a Brownie lead. Let's check out Brownie Dirty. So now that's the Dirty channel. That's like the second channel in there. I don't know, tight metal. Now, does that have... Okay, well, let's try, because it's tight metal. Actually, let's quickly try. I'm going to try a different guitar. I think something like this is maybe more suited to this kind of stuff. So this is my 1978 Greco, possibly EG 500. It's sort of a bitter guitar. There's a video I did about it that you can watch here. I'll link to it down below as well. And I put some Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers into it, which sound really cool. And it sounds like this, same sound. Now let's try to do it, because I'm guessing this is like a Tube Screamer kind of drive. Turn a drive all the way down, level all the way up, and see what happens. Not a metal guy. But it chugged. Sounds pretty cool, I reckon. Okay, let's try out some couple more presets. Modern rock. Something like that. Sounds cool. British rock. I mean, just the presets sound fantastic on this. Good note definition, everything. All right, maybe brown sound. tiny bit of reverb there. Let's give it a little bit of delay as well. Compressor's cool too. It kind of gives a bit of a boost and sustain, which is what I guess a compressor does. Okay, let's go Brownie clean. Holy moly, that's very loud. It's extremely loud, but sounds really good. Oh, oops. That's a lovely clean sound. It's very loud, but it's a lovely clean sound. So now with this, I believe this has become a three-way presence control. Like a bright switch, three-way bright switch. That's lovely. So I'm guessing that's fat clean, cathedral clean. That's way quieter. It's got compression, I guess. Yeah. That's lovely. That's great cleans, actually. Chorus clean? Delay clean? Whoa, I think that's got compression on again. A lot of compression. So down must be more compression. Feels very, very compressed. Okay, let's turn the output down a little bit again. Now let's check out the double J lead. Controlled high gain. And as you can see, it's got no little switches down the bottom. Maybe a bit more. definitely quite a different voiced amp. I mean, that works quite well. Cleans up very nicely. Deep and grindy. That's cool. Let's have a look. British ambience. Let's try that. A lot of reverb there. So to me, that Double J has that fizzier, martially kind of vibe. The other one, the one that's based on the BE, has a less fizzy Marshall top end. Okay, let's try Double J Dirty, aggressive rock. And I'm not saying that's better or worse, the fizzy thing. It's just, it's quite a different sound. Sounds cool. Green cabs. That's cool. Balanced dry. That sounds great. That balanced drive sounds cool. Okay, Double J clean, just to get through them quickly. What about a deep clean? Oh. Again, super compressed. Sounds cool. Now let's see if we do like a clean sound and we stick that drive on. What does it sound like? It's a very mild drive. Okay, deep clean, a dotted delay. Something like that. No, that's not what I know to do. Leslie clean. So is it the chorus cranked? Okay, yeah. On here as well, on the clean channel, you've got a 3-way bright switch that you got down there, just so you know. Ambient clean, quickly. Ooh. That's some lovely clean sounds. Okay, let's go to Nude Dirty. Mean and dirty. But let's turn output down a bit again. So that's got again that gain structure one here. Let's check it out. So to me, that sort of sits somewhere in between the Brownie and the JJ. It sort of has that fizziness, but not as much. Dirty retro scoop. I don't know what I'm playing. A little bit more output, maybe. That sounds really cool. I like that sound with the boosting it with the drive. Okay, what about low and genty? I'm not a genty. Sounds cool. It's a good sounding. Okay, last one. Oh, what about beefy greens? Last one. That sounds really cool. So for example, with that now, I quite like that sound. So let's have a look at this. So let's change speakers, let's change microphones, move the microphones around and see what that does. So this is what the preset is set. So we've got that, which is a Freeman M25 with a speaker, mic with a dynamic 57 right in the center. Versus a Mars PR M75 with a ribbon 160. And it's two cool sounds, and then you mix them. It's more bottom end, more body, that Mass one, and Mega Gen. Gotta say I like that one the best. You're moving back as well. Let's try to change the mic, so let's make it a 121. Let's make it a ribbon 160. That's what it was before, wasn't it? Dynamic 421. So it's too fizzy, that one, to me. So I don't know, that 121. Maybe almost a bit too much bottom end. Ribbon 160. That does sound really good. So let's see what it sounds like if we move it a bit further away. I think that sounds really good. Actually, well, let's muck around with the other side too. I really like that sound. That's a cool sound. So let's just say this is going to be my kind of rock, medium gain, rock. Okay. Doesn't really need a noise gate. There's a tiny little bit of reverb. Maybe make them go to mix up a bit. Cleans up quite nice as well. I like that. Too thumpy, the middle sounds good. Okay, has that gone there a bit? Yeah, turning the master up, it kind of gets... I guess we could then bring the thump down a bit. quickly try that with the P90s again, just to see the difference. So back to the Fano, exactly the same sound. I really like that. So let's save that. Press save, name your preset, Gabor's, let's be good and do apostrophe, Gabor's gain sound. I don't know, I'm bad at making preset names. Press save, that's it. So it's now here, Gabor's gain sound. I can go back to beefy greens, which is almost the same. Gabor's gain sound. It's a great sound. Okay, now let's try. So I quite like the clean on the Brownie clean. I think the... That's not super clean. Got a little bit of bite. Actually, let's maybe go back to... Well, you know what? Let's bring the Jazz Master for the cleans. So my this is my PartsMasterCaster Blaster Master Blaster. There's a video for that up there and link below as well. With some fantastic Martin A. Smith pickups and a Mako guitar neck. Bit more wet. Actually, let's do a fairly long reverb, but low in the mix and bring the tone up a bit. I like that. Now, maybe with a single coil is a bit more clean. Again, yeah, that sounds good. I like that. Bit of fizzle there. Let's see the... Maybe that one, and let's try these as well. Actually, I think I will bring the tone down a bit on that reverb. That's a cool clean sound. Maybe bring the treble presence down a That's cool. All right, that's the clean sound. Brownie clean. Let's save it. Gabor's JM clean. Done. So that's saved. Bit of compression on it. Okay, lastly, let's do, I reckon let's go to the Double J Dirty. I quite liked from memory the balance drive. Well, let's start in here and see what it sounds like on the Les Paul kind of style guitar, or maybe even the Ormsby. But let's get a real high gain, cranky sound. Sounds great. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't know what I'm doing, but that sounds cool. I like that sound. Ribbon 160. 121. The Ribbon 160. Let's try different speakers. Fizzy, but maybe not quite as... Well, I think that one should stay in a Mega Jam. But we're going to change this one. Like the V30. Nah. Well, I don't mind that. I think maybe the 57 still. Bring the mix ever so slightly to the Ribbon. Let's quickly see what it sounds like with Les Paul. Okay, same sound, exactly the same. that sounds great. Okay, I like that. Gabor's, I don't know, a cranky drive. I don't know. Let's just call it Gabor's cranky drive. Save. All right, so I've saved 3 presets. I think it sounds really, really good. It sounds great. Different guitars. It's a good plugin. That's my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Have you got a copy of this? How do you use it? Which one of the 3 amps do you like the best? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And please make sure, if you do like what I do and what we do with Alex, please make sure to subscribe, because about 90% of you people out there, of you people that are watching this, are not subscribed. So if you like what we do, please hit the subscribe button. Please click the notification bell, and you get notified when there's more videos with plugins, with pedals, with guitars, with amps, with all that stuff when it comes out. Yeah, and let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to do. There's another video coming out with ML Sound Lab stuff, with their what is it called? D-Tool VH4 style plugin. That's coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. I also did a video a little while ago, which you can watch up here, on the free stuff you get from ML Sound Labs, the free amped plugins. So make sure to check them out as well. Big thank you once again to Kai and everyone at ML Sound Labs for sending this out to me, or letting me have a copy of it. Killer plugin. I think it sounds great without having to do much. Plugins sound great. Built-in cab sims sound great. I might, if you really want me to, I might do one where I put my own IRs in it, or use something like the 2 Notes Wall of Sound. If you want to see what it sounds like with different IRs, let me know in the comments below. Yes, another short video, but you know, you got to go through all this stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.